Good morning everyone, and welcome to another landscape photography video. In today's video we're turning back the clock 13 years and we're going to try some landscape photography with an old Nikon. And this is that camera, a 13-year-old Nikon D90 with the 18-105 zoom lens. I also brought along a little 40mm macro lens just in case. So yeah guys, we're just going to compare, we're not even going to compare, just going to try my hand today at some photography with my old camera. About 2 years ago when I started my YouTube channel, I had just purchased the Fujifilm XT30, which is recording this. Up until then, for many years I had shot Nikon. I'll be back to the film days when I was 15-16 years old. Many Nikons over the years, and the last proper Nikon I had was this guy before switching to Fujifilm. But I really do love the feel of this, the big grip. It just feels so good in your hand right off the bat. I haven't even fired an image yet. What I thought I would do, there is an image you've seen me shoot a few times before, especially in the snow, which is the birch on the other side of the park here, other side of the water here at Irishtown Reservoir. I'll stick one of those shots up on the screen now that I did during the snow. That was with the 18-55. So I think what I'm going to do, it's snowing quite a bit now, the tree's over there, and I'm going to try with my 18-105 and see what I can get. I'm going to try a couple of different shutter speeds, see if I can capture the snow falling in front of the tree. Might look kind of atmospheric kind of shot, and we'll just see what we get. Snow's going down pretty good actually, and it's only supposed to be a few flurries. There was a big storm passing by Nova Scotia, so I think this is probably just the tail end of that. This is beautiful. This is my first winter photography video. Actually my first video in quite a while. Oh, this is beautiful. I need to just turn the camera on and let you see it before I stick on this and take a picture. So there you go guys, got the old Nikon D90 on my tripod that I don't think you guys have seen. That's the carbon fibre iFootage TC7 with the Leofoto VH30 two-way head on there. And I'm focused on the tree, the birch tree over on the far side. It's a shot I've done many times and I just keep trying to improve on it. So yeah, I've tried a few shutter speeds here, a few different apertures as well, f16, f11, and I'm on aperture priority. And we'll just see if we can capture a decent image. I'm probably going to crop them to a square crop on the computer. Previous experience tells me that that really works well on a square crop, but we'll just see what happens. Well guys, the snow flurries are easing off, so I'm glad I got that shot over there. I've been firing off another couple of shots as I walked through the park, just a few tree shots, a couple in black and white, and a few images that I think I'm going to be cropping to one by one. This is a scene here that I photographed in a video I did here in the fall. You may recall some beautiful reflections on those larch trees over there. So I'm at the same spot, and fired off a couple of handheld images just around this whole area here, and also the same shot as I did the reflections. And now I've got the Nikon D90 mounted on a tripod with the 18-105, focused on the trees over the other side there, the larch, the same one as I had the reflections on in the fall. F16 ISO 400, give me a shutter speed of about an 80th of a second, and I'm on the tripod, and I fired off the shot, so we'll see what it looks like. I'm going to just give you a little sort of panorama sweep of what this looks like here. So guys, you know how much I like to do those macro shots. Oh, look at that, right on cue. That'll add to the occasion, I guess. So guys, you know how much I like to do macro shots, especially lichen and bark, that kind of stuff growing on trees. Usually I use the 55-200 on the Fujifilm. As you know, that got ruined in a previous video. So comparable lens, I guess, 18-105 on a Nikon D90. Did a couple of shots with the, like I say, with that lens, and then what I've done now is I got even closer with a 40mm macro lens. Try and show you on the back of the screen here what I'm looking at. I've already taken the shots. With the macro lens they were at f22 and f25, so we'll see how they turn out. With the 18-105 I was at f16 and f11, and I'll show you what's on the back of the camera right now. I'm really taken by these detailed shots in the landscape, and lately that's the kind of stuff I've been focusing on. So we'll see how the Nikon compares to the shots I've done previous with Fujifilm, and yeah. As for the Nikon D90, like I say, it's a 13-year-old Nikon. Came out in 2008, I believe, and I believe it's 12.3 megapixels compared to Fujifilm's 26.1 on the XT30. So a big difference in pixels. Hopefully that won't be too much of an issue, and we'll see when we get the shots back to the computer. So guys, I came across another little scene here behind me. I've actually spotted it before, but could never actually get a picture. I knew there was an image there, and of course this morning with the snow, it's really popping. I just like the shape of it, kind of a contorted shape with the other darker trees behind there, and of course a little bit of snow just to finish off the scene. I framed it up with the bottom of the tree coming in from bottom right hand corner, leading up through the frame, and it looks pretty neat. Trying to get used to doing these videos with two cameras, it's fun. So that's the shot, guys, and I've got it Nikon D90 40mm macro. Got my ISO down pretty low, and been shooting at f22 and f11, just with the macro lens. Not quite sure which aperture would be best, but there you go. Tried a couple of shots, and if the shot's any good, you're going to see it on the screen. So there you have it guys, bit of landscape photography and intimate detail photography with a Nikon D90, 18-105 and 40mm macro lens. And we'll see what the images turn out like. I would have continued to do a few more, but battery's just about to die in the Nikon. It's been very cold today, so it's kind of draining the battery quite quickly. We're getting some nice light now. The sky's actually got a bit of blue in there, and there's a bit of nice light coming through the trees, so I might just fire off a few shots with the Fujifilm here and see what I can get as well. If they're any good, I'll throw them in at the gallery at the end. Stay tuned for that gallery, that's where I put the best shots. So it's been a blast, and we'll see, fingers crossed that the images with the Nikon are going to turn out quite nice. It took a bit of getting used to, but I really enjoyed it. To be honest, I'd probably never have switched to Fujifilm if Nikon's Z stuff wasn't so expensive when I bought the Fuji. Who knows? Yeah, there's some nice light coming through these trees guys. So I'm going to crack on, take a few shots, and like I say, if they're any good, you'll see them in the video. If you've liked this video guys, or if you want to see me shoot more with the Nikon, leave a comment. All that's left to say guys is thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Cheers for now, and I'll see you in the next one.